Hi lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome to Zop Lady. And today, as I said, I'm on holidays in Ghana, and I told you about the road infrastructure in Ghana. And this particular road is called the Motorway, and it has been in existence during the Nkrumah regime, and he's the one who constructed this road, and it is over 40 years or 50 years if I must say. So he did a concrete road, and you won't believe, you see how traffic is mounting. And as I said, in Ghana, it is survival of the fittest. So you will see how people will be maneuvering. We have two lanes for 50 years. Can you imagine that? 2 lanes for 50 years. And when the road breaks down or there are potholes, instead of using the concrete, we use asphalt. So this is how the system is working in Ghana. And as I had indicated earlier on in my previous video, that I wish how South Africa roads are, Ghana will have similar roads. So you see this truck is supposed to be in the outer lane, but it managed to be in the inner lane. It's very slow and it's still in the inner lane. So if we are not careful, these are the reasons why accidents are caused on the road. So this is what you see on Ghana National, and this is an international road actually, because it's connecting Togo, Nigeria, Benin. Yeah, so this is one of our international roads. You can see. And then one fascinating thing that I heard whilst I was in South Africa, I was told that they want to introduce an e-levy, that is electronic levy, and because of that they want to cancel the road toll system. So when we get to the road toll now, for almost a month now, nobody is paying road toll. And I think this stretch is about 30 kilometers if I'm not mistaken. That is from the Accra one, the roundabout is called the Tetekwashi roundabout. So my drive with you is from here to Tetekwashi roundabout to the Tema Motorway roundabout. So this is the almighty motorway, 50 years, and it has been 2 lane. And yesterday when I arrived, I saw that all the street lights are working, and I said kudos to our government for making it a possibility. Because what happened in previous years is that when they mount the street lights, you have thieves coming to remove the electrical cables and go and sell them to the scrap dealers. But I'm sure now the youth is raising up, and they haven't destroyed it yet. So kudos, thumbs up to the government of Ghana for this initiative, and a thumbs up to the citizens who have not destroyed or have stolen the cables. So this is the road, which is 50 years, and it has maintained only 2 lanes. Yeah, and I hope my government, if we see any government official who chants on my video, that we need an expansion, because the traffic is building too much, and which is costing productivity. So this is the Accra Toll Plaza. Yeah, no payment. We are cruising through. Yes, we didn't pay any toll. I don't know what the driver makes of it. How do you feel not paying toll? It's good. Are you sure? Why? Why is it good?
Because those days we were paying toll, the roads, the potholes, and all that goes for sometimes we struggle a lot for the road, because we have plenty of potholes, and very soon we'll be going to the mechanic shop.
Yeah.
Repair this and that and that. Because of that, we don't get any interest from us.
So the driver is speaking a bit slower, so I'll try to recap what he says. He is happy that we are not paying road toll. Reason being that when they used to pay road toll, there are big potholes on the road, and they are not using the money to fix the roads. And for him, because of the big potholes on the motorway, their cars develop problems, and they take them to the workshop. So for him, he's really happy. But for me as an individual, I think that we should pay road toll, so that the money will be used wisely to expand the road, to fix the road, the potholes on our roads. And then we even have camera system. So as you can see, we don't have any camera on our road. And this is a major road, and I reiterate, this road is over 50 years, built by Nkrumah when he was setting up the industries. So it is linking Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria and then to our ports. So most of Burkina Faso, which is our neighbor on the northern part of Ghana, it's a landlocked. So this is an accident scene. As I told you, an accident will happen in Ghana and there wouldn't be any ambulance. Somebody asked me, don't we have an ambulance system? So this is a typical example. It's been lying there for more than 3 hours and I haven't seen any road tow car to tow it, or no ambulance coming to the aid. It will take some time before somebody will come to their rescue. So Ghana, our government, we have a long way to go. We are doing well in some areas, but I think we should pay attention to this particular one. So you see a motor on the motorway, yeah, a motor on the motorway riding, yeah, and then luckily for him, most of it they don't have helmet. But I hear the new IGP is really enforcing the new rules, and this gentleman is so far all the motor riders I have seen they are wearing their helmets, yeah. So you can see the bushes overgrown and nobody's cutting it, and it's somebody's duty, and I don't know why it is not done. So this is our international road. So let's see how many minutes our driver makes on this road. So when we are approaching Christmas, this is the traffic situation on the motorway. So we are one of the first countries in Africa that built the motorway. But sadly enough, other president who came after Nkrumah did not live the dream of Nkrumah. And this saddens my heart. And I hope one day the youth of today or the youth of tomorrow will do a better job than my current generation. And one sad part is on the motorway, people stand by the roadside, so you can see the potholes, which has been filled by asphalt, not concrete. I don't know the kind of road engineers we have. So these people standing on the roadside, they are looking for cars, so the cars will stop for them to board, and which is dangerous. And I think, in my opinion, this should not be encouraged. So as it's approaching evening time, closing time for workers, so you have this motor rider trying to cross where he's not supposed to cross. So I must say, on our roads, there are a lot of indiscipline. Indiscipline from the pedestrian, indiscipline from passengers, indiscipline from drivers. So we are all part of the nuisance on our road, and I hope we will turn a new leaf. So as I said, look again, the black spots are the asphalts that are filling the potholes. So as you can see, the weather is a bit hazy because we are in our Harmattan season. This is our Christmas season. We do not experience snow. What we experience is the Harmattan. And for some years now, we have not been experiencing Harmattan. So this year, the Harmattan is actually taking its form, its shape, and people's lips are dry. You have dry throat, and it's humid and dusty. This is the Harmattan. So now you can see the sorry, I think one of our ministers is passing. Yeah, so the truck that is supposed to be on the outer lane, which have limited speed, it's rather in the inner lane. And these are some of the things that causes accidents. Then you have this motor. So you see, this is a typical example, and it's really dangerous. Yeah, and I see that the bus has stopped for passengers to get down. You see the car, the motor, and they are looking for vehicle to board. And you and I know that on a highway, ordinarily, We shouldn't have passengers on the roadside. We shouldn't have cars stopping for people to board. And our road markings, they are virtually gone. I don't remember the last time they made a road marking. So this is how the road is in my country, my beloved country. So we are 10 minutes and some seconds into our journey, and if it hadn't been the traffic, I'm sure the driver would have gotten to the end of the motorway. But because of traffic, we are still in a lot of vehicles because this is the rush hour. And we have factories dotted around the shoulders on the highway. The legacy Nkrumah left for us, sadly, our generation couldn't continue with a dream. He had a dream, and we couldn't continue with that dream. And I hope one day the youth will go back to that wonderful dream Nkrumah had for Ghana. I'm sure he's not happy in his grave wherever he is. So there's nothing to really show you but just this road. But I'm happy about one thing, that the motor riders are in their helmets, which used not to be. So kudos to the new IGP for the good job. But I think I can see a passenger behind me on a motorbike. I think he will pass, who is not on the helmet. Yeah, so you can see him, which is dangerous. I'm sure he will pass and then you see it. And if he falls, that would be disastrous. And the traffic situation, it's so bad. So you can see it's hazy, but I'm so much impressed with the street lights. I'm really impressed with the street lights. Yeah. But we have more to do to make it much better than it is now. Let's expand the roads, because the road has a lot of role it plays in our economy. Stopped here and they are trying to cross the motorway, as you can see. Yeah, which is dangerous, and car knock them down almost every time. Yeah, look at this gentleman. If you can see him, he just crossed. Yeah. is another toll from the Tema to Accra. Where we passed was from Accra to Tema, and gradually we're coming to the end of the motorway. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about Zop Lady. See you next time in my next video. Bye bye. Yeah, so you can see the Tema Harbour. I'll also try to go to Tema Harbour and make a video about our harbour. Bye bye.